Yo, what up, y'all? Just got back from the bar, and I'm gonna break down my album for y'all, even though no one asked for it. I'm gonna do it anyways, cause fuck it. So basically, we're gonna start with Heartbreak Motel, title track. I came up with the idea just basically, I thought things were like getting better in my life and everything. Like I went through like a really hard period of time for quite a while there. I feel like I was just kind of faking to myself, like I was fine, I was like not. And I wasn't really like reaching out or like getting the proper stuff that I needed. And then the day I wrote it, everything kind of just went like huge crash down, and put it out into the song. And I already had the concept in my mind of Heartbreak Motel, and then I found this beat and I was like, this is perfect. And the location of the music video and everything, I knew that was, I saw that sign, and that's where I got the inspiration for the title and the album name and everything. It's just a really personal song to me. Warning, shout out Genie mixed it, he mixed this one. Turned out fire. Basically, Warning, I was just like, said something to my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, I'm been through a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I'm just warning you now, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm still trying to work on myself, trying to fix these things with myself. She, of course, was just like, yeah, I totally get that, I understand, and she's been more than helpful with everything. That gave me the idea of writing the song. I'm like, just remember what you're in for, because I'm like, it's like, I'm still not perfect, I'm still not like 100% there, and I'm obviously, I'm trying my best. I'm not just like being a piece of shit and blaming it on that, like that's not cool. But yeah, I don't try to use that as an excuse. I'm just like, I'm not gonna be a very super easy person to be with, but if you can work with me, we can do this. The next song is Leave Me Alone with Solace. This song was a long song in the making. We wrote this shit like before I even knew this album was gonna be a thing. Like this was the first time we ever met up. This is the first song we wrote, and it took us over a year to finish the actual song, probably almost 2 years. Recorded at his place, most of it. The background vocals we mixed here. But like 2 years ago we made that song. We never fully finished it, and then I had it on my phone. I played it for some reason. My girlfriend really liked it, and she's like, oh my god, you gotta release it. So we walked in and we finished it, and guy was like, bro, I want to put it on the album. He's like, hell yeah. So we put it on there. It's basically just like your average, fuck that bitch, I don't need her. Talking about heartbreaks that we've both gone through. We just move on from that. It's more of a simple song, just a fun type of song, and just a melodic, fun one that people can learn. All right, Ocean View, where do I begin? This is the big one for me. All right, I feel like this one, if any song deserves to blow up of mine, I'm pretty hard on myself and my music, but I feel like if any song were deserving to blow up, it would be this one. It is just such a simple song, but it only took me about an hour to make it. That's usually pretty typical of me for songs. Like I usually just come up with the chorus and then it's like doom 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 doom, and just like get the ball rolling, and then it's it. And then most of the time it's just me mixing it. But this one I mixed everything myself in my room. I was just getting inspiration because I recorded the song about 2 months before me and Butter were set to go to Rolling Loud in Miami. I was just sitting there thinking about it, getting hype, but I was also, still going, that was like right at the tail end of all this, some big heartbreak stuff that I was going through. So I was like, I'm gonna mix this. The night before I made the song, I had a dream about being in a hotel room, and I woke up and I was looking out some like balcony, like some penthouse suite. And we were on the beach of Miami, me and Butter were, and there was just like a flower field of like really pretty flowers. Then I just found this beat and I was like, this is fire. And then we filmed the music video in Miami when we went Rolling Loud. Shit was lit. Next track, Confide in You. So yeah, obviously I wrote this as like an actual like love song, not just a heartbreak song. I write other stuff other than heartbreak stuff. Real life shit that I've actually been through and can relate with. But Confide in You was like a different vibe. I really appreciate my girl for everything, talk to her about anything, and she's always there for me, and I would do anything for her. just feeling this beat, and it's actually the same producer who made the Ocean View beat. He had some buy one get one, and I just found this beat. I'm like, bro, this is hard. And I was feeling the love that day, so I was like, hell yeah, let me write this shit, and it just came out naturally like that. All right, next up is Hard Lessons. I'm stupid, and I never even realized like the whole 40 seconds in the beginning was like a sample from another actual song. I thought it was just like something somebody came up with, and until I looked up those lyrics, and I was like, oh shit, it's like an actual song. So I mean, shit, hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it, but I mean, if I do, I'm like, shit. This was one of the first songs I ended up writing. I didn't even know it was gonna be for this album. I just wrote it one day because I was like really just down. I was really down and upset about something. I don't even remember. It was obviously some sort of heartbreak thing. I was tired of blaming myself for everything. And I'm like, one way for me to learn is I have to learn the hard way. I have to learn the hard way. It's just unfortunate that's how I have to do it. So, I mean, it is what it is. We all been there. This is just a really deep, sad song for sure. Like, what are you doing now? Like, why are you doing this type of thing to me? And I was just coming up to my head, and then I found this beat, and I'm like, what are you doing now? Like, yeah, this is perfect. All right, so Gloria's Death. I just feel like I needed to switch up the vibe. I love doing different types of styles and everything on my music. Like, I don't think I have one project where I do a consistent sound the whole time. Maybe like my first album ever, I don't know. That's even then, there's some weird type of beats on that. It's like in a dark parts of my mind. The beat itself made me think of like a sunset. Instead of, living in pain and faking this peace that I feel like I have, I'd rather just, at that time I was just like, I'd rather just not be here. Now I'm happy I went against that. I was just kind of spitting BS, like I thought it sounded cool. The beat reminded me of that Suicide Boys song, 5 grand to 8 to 1. And I was just trying to kind of like pick up on that sort of style, but obviously not make like an exact replica, a cartoon of like the sun going down. And then I just came up with Pretty Bitch Eyes in the sunset, and that's how it came to be, Lou Gehrig. So I found this beat, and I was trying to do like a Lucky, like a V's type beat for a minute, and then there's this local artist, Dewey. He goes on a lot of those type beats. When I first found the beat, I wanted him on there for sure. I was like, yeah, he'd kill it, and he did. He just like freestyles all his shit too, so shout out Dewey, big props, bro. I was just in my room like trying to think of something like clever to come up with, and I came up with the ALS part first because I was on Instagram and I seen people doing like the ALS ice bucket challenge again. I'm like, wasn't that in like 2012? Like, I haven't seen that shit in forever, and like people were doing it again. And what was it for? Like, what was it for originally? It was for Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS, and they called it ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And I was like, ice bucket, ice, and I was wearing the chain I have on I had it on at the time, and I was like, ice bucket on my neck. And then I guess I pieced it together somehow. I don't exactly know how, but then the rest of it I just structured with that. So, and I just like based verses off of that, and then I was like trying to come up with more clever bars rather than just like typical bars I would hear on this like fucking pouring lean, like all that shit. I'm like, I just feel like it's too basic. I don't do that. So Rocky 4 is the 4th installment in the Rocky series, obviously, that I've done. I like to preface now, I'm gonna do Rocky 5 and then one more Rocky after that, and that'll be it. So I have to try to have like a Rocky type of song on each project, at least a rap project. But yeah, I was like, Rocky 4, obviously the main protagonist in the movie Rocky 4 is Ivan Drago. I know from the movie, it's a fact that he only says like 6 or 7 lines in the whole movie. Not 6, 7, okay. I have to use some of these, and it was like, I'm gonna break you like I'm Drago, like he says in the movie, I will break you. I get the gloves, get the 10 ounces, like a 10-ounce glove. I was just like coming up with anything like boxing related. You might notice that I only have 1, 3, and 4 out, and that's because 2 was on an album that I took down. I might re-put it up, we'll see. Rocky 2 is like one of the worst songs I've ever made, so it might never see the light of day again. I feel like this is the best one of the series yet, so I'm hyped to do another one. Eventually, we'll see when, I'm not sure. Y&R, Young and Reckless, featuring T.O. T.O.'s been my boy for a minute. He was at my very first show ever when I wasn't even NRL CJ yet. We just kind of hit it off right there, started making music pretty early on when I started in like 2022. We've been both progressing like crazy together, and it's just been awesome to see him go up while I'm still going up too. They've just been killing it out there. But I found this fire ass beat and I was like, bro, I know Tio will spaz on this, so I had to get him on here. And because we young and reckless, I was just coming up with that. I was just saying that out loud for some reason. I don't remember why. I came up with that exactly, but I was in my car or something on my way to work, and I came up with, bitch, I'm young and reckless. And then I just tried to remember that. I'm like, oh, I need to remember that. It sounds hard. And then I went home and immediately made this song in like 30 minutes. Got to do like a fast ass bar. Like, I'm stepping on bitches. I'm whipping like butter. I'm up in the kitchen. I'm climbing the ladder. Like, I was like, I got to come up with something cool like that. And that's what I came up with. And Tio just did his fucking thing on this shit, man. I've performed it a few times already, and it's like already one of my favorite songs to perform. I mean, it's such a cool track. The intro clip, All I Know Is Violence, is a snippet of a song from one of my favorite bands, Fit for a King. So yeah, shout out Fit for a King, man. I was listening to that song that's in, and I can't remember what the song is off the top of my head, but I was like, dude, we gotta use that for sure. That shit's tough. And then I just snuck it in the beginning and it just fit perfectly. Next up, we got Where You Think You're Going. We just dropped this music video, me and Butter on the track.
Babe, where you think you're going? Sorry, I've been distant, I've been going through the motion.
It's basically just talking about how I've been distant, but like, I don't want you to leave. So I'm like, where are you going? Like, you can't leave. You said, you know, it was me and you. So like, I need you to, you know, show that. You told me like this was it. This is like what we're doing. Like, so you got to show me like we're locked in now. I told you it wasn't going to be easy. And it's just like, if I see you like running out on me, I'm like, damn, like, where are you going? Like, I thought we was, you know, I thought we were tapped in. I thought we were locked in for good. Just like a hypothetical song, because that didn't actually, like, my girl didn't do that. But it's just more like a hypothetical, like, if shit gets hard, like, where are you going? Like, you can't be leaving, you know? Like you said, that was it. Final track on the album is All In. Man, I just found this beat and I had to use it. I know how to use it. This beat is majestic as fuck. I feel like All In is like the follow-up to Where You Think You're Going. Like, we're all in. Like, so like, that's it. We're deep into this. We're all in, so there ain't no going back. And when I'm all in for someone, I'm like all in, like ready to go. I'm like, well, I'll do anything. I tend to think I'm a very loyal person. Like, hoping that this shit is real. And I'm hoping like this is it. And I'm hoping like this is, if we're all in, then I don't have to worry about nothing, and now I'm gonna do everything for you. It was a good closer to the album. Like, it shows like the progression I made, starting off like heartbroken in the beginning and then end off like, okay, like I'm in a healthy, strong relationship with someone who cares about me. I think that's it. That's Heartbreak Motel. If you listen to the album, thank you so much. Appreciate you. If not, go check it out. It's on everything. Thank y'all.